What's going on, guys? It's Looney here, and today I have a story, a gone wrong story. And before I get into it, I would like to say thank you guys so much for over 3,000 likes on the last video. That's fucking crazy. If we could do that again, that'd be insane also. But I don't know, watch the video, and if you enjoyed it, then you leave a like. But that's crazy, guys. Thank you so much for that. That means a lot. And the feedback was great, and I'll be sure to, if you guys really want part twos that bad to some of these, I know I have a few. But anyway, so this takes place, guys, at the end of last summer. This is called Getting Drunk Gone Wrong. And this was crazy because it involves someone catching alcohol well, not catching. They got alcohol poisoning. They overdid themselves. And it was insane. And I'm going to tell you guys about it. So, I don't do a lot of alcohol stories also, so I thought you guys would like to hear one. If you want to see more, leave some feedback. But anyway, guys, this takes place at the end of last summer. And I was drinking a lot more than anything. And I got invited to a party at my friend's apartment. Okay, she's a girl. She's like 18 years old. And she had a bunch of people there that were like super fucking crazy. And this girl does not drink. Okay, guys, I'm telling you, she drinks, but when she does, it's very, very like limited, and she doesn't drink a lot. And I got there with two of my buddies. One of them's 19, the other one's 17. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Because I walked in and I saw my friend, this girl who was hosting the party, shit-faced. And when I say, like, shit-faced, I'm talking, like, stumbling. She went up to me and grabbed me by the shirt and then fell over. And I fell down. And it was like, she was just fucked. And I was like, it was funny. But at the same time, I was worried about her because, guys, she hates drinking. Because when she does get drunk, she throws up and she hates it. And she doesn't like how it feels. And I asked her, I was like, are you going to be okay? She's like, yeah, I'll be fine. I'm just having some fun, letting loose. I was like, are you sure? Because, like, you don't like drinking. Are you okay? And she's like, no, really, it's fine, Austin. And I was like, okay, whatever. And she seemed fine. And she was having fun. And we hung out for a couple hours. Everyone was doing great. And everything was fine. And I just completely branched off from everyone. Like, me and my one buddy, the 17-year-old, we went into a separate room. And I think we were kicking back talking about something hilarious. We were literally just talking, and we got really deep in a conversation. And when I say deep in a conversation, I mean like we talked for a very long time about some deep shit. I talked to him about his ex-girlfriend that he was depressed about. He was helping me through something. And we were just having one of those, fucking bro-to-bro convos, I guess. But I went onto the hallway, because I was like, all right, dude, I'm going to go get some air. Because I was like super cramped up. We were sitting in a room for a really long time. And I went to the hallway. And the hallway leads into the main room where everyone was. And I went out there, and this girl is leaned over in the garbage pail, throwing up everywhere. And I was like, are you okay? And I went up to her, and I was like, are you all right? And she's like, I don't know. And she just completely was gone. Like, when she tried to say something to me, she looked so fucked up, guys. Her eyes were teary, and she just, like, looked very, very, messed up. And she looked like she was crying, and when she went to talk, she was so, like, out of it that she couldn't even talk. And I was like, dude, she doesn't look good. I'm like, I think we should call an ambulance. And my one friend's like, are you fucking crazy, dude? Like, hell no, we're gonna all get busted. I was like, dude, she's the legal age, she's not legally allowed to drink, but she was technically, like, older. And I was like, why don't, guys, like, she can't call on her own. We gotta do this. And everyone's like, dude, get the fuck out of here. And the more she started throwing up and the more, like, we could see it, she had alcohol poisoning. And she wasn't, like, it got to the point where she wasn't moving. And the minute she stopped, like, moving and she couldn't, like, respond to us, we were like, dude, I was like, dude, call a fucking ambulance. I got so pissed. I was like, call a fucking ambulance. And we called an ambulance. And the ambulance was taking way too long to get there. So we had someone who, like, was, ready to fucking drive, just immediately grabbed her, scooped her up, put him in his car, and I was like, dude, I gotta come. He's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, man, she's a good friend, you know her too, why don't we all go? So, I went with the 19-year-old that brought us to the party, and the kid who was driving, and this girl. So, we sped up to the hospital. Thank God we were close to one. We brought her in, and the doctors immediately took her, and we were like, called her dad up, like, my friend had her dad's number, called him, he met us there. Her dad, 10 out of 10 guy. The guy is fucking awesome. He was like, what's going on? And, we told him everything that happened. There was a party going on, and she overdid it. And I told him straight up what happened. I was like, yeah, I asked her when I walked in, like, if she was going to be good, and she seemed fine, but later that night, she just got really, really bad. And he's like, it's understandable, man. Thank you for telling me. And he was just really cool. And They took her in, and thank God she had a mild case of alcohol poisoning. It wasn't so severe to the point where she was like, I don't know, she wasn't. Alcohol poisoning is a very bad thing, and it's fucked up, and that's why I say to, just if you smoke weed, stick to that. Don't drink. But luckily, she had just like, I don't want to say minor because it wasn't minor at all. It was like a mild to almost bad case. But what they did is they brought her in, they hydrated her. They had the IV on her and stuff. I didn't get to see what was going on. I was just hearing it from her dad. And basically, they hydrated her, kept her in stable condition, monitored her breathing and shit like that. And after a while of monitoring and like countless hours in the hospital, she was okay. I actually left like a few hours after we brought her in because she was basically knocked out while they were all monitoring her. And I couldn't like go back there and see because it was, it was a personal thing and I wouldn't want to intrude that. So everyone who came with us left. And we went back to the place where the party was, and everyone completely trashed the place and left. It was fucked. The minute like the girl went to the hospital, everyone dipped, but they all left the place like trash. So what we did was we cleaned the place up and made it we fucking went cleaning mode. And for someone who was buzzed, I did pretty damn good. Pat on the back also. I'm gonna fucking pat myself on the back. But anyway, guys, I just want to tell you guys this story. I thought you would enjoy it. If you did, leave a like. It means a lot. It'd be sick if we could hit fucking 3K likes again. That was crazy. But anyway, leave a comment below if you ever had to deal with anything scary like this happening to you. I'm out, guys. I love you all so much. Peace.